everybody, welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy! We are actually progressing in this part.
Thank goodness.
Yay!
And you know what they say, there's nowhere else to go but up!
I thought you were gonna say you can't.
Up, Eddie.
I thought you were gonna say you can't spell progress without progresso, which is a type of sauce.
Okay, guys, we got a cutscene!
I think
yeah,
it's a type of
progresso.
sauce.
That sounds not
Is
bad.
it progresso or is it progresso?
Hey, I remember this place.
This looks familiar.
This was the tutorial stage.
Indeed it was.
This is where I had to chase all those rabbits.
Buns.
Those
Hey,
gosh
Rosanna.
darn
Hey,
rabbits.
Rosalina.
Oh,
Feels
hey,
like
Rosie.
it feels like so long ago.
I know,
Seriously.
right? It felt like almost... It's like it happened last year or something.
I look forward to visiting this planet with the Lumas once every 100 years.
This is where she probably looked up from her telescope, maybe.
The Luma that's been traveling with you may also grow up to become a star someday.
Also, that's Mario's planet beneath
So-
them.
Some Lumas become planets, some become comets, and a few become power stars. I'm traveling with them while they look for a place to be reborn. But I never thought all this would happen.
I forgot who the red Luma was.
I think that was you.
Mama must really trust you.
Yeah, go
Now,
for
how
it.
about this? If you grab all 100 purple coins here, then you may earn my trust too.
Oh, devil damn it.
This is the red star. It has the
Whoa.
power of the red lumas.
Which are
But the
pretty
really
metal.
easy part is that it allows you to fly after you spin in midair.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, fly.
Fly, you
Yeah,
say?
you can pick the direction you want to fly with control stick.
I love how the red Luma's like, oh my gosh, fly! And Mara's like, let the wing cup already.
Yeah, but
mean,
And Red
Feather.
Luma's like, are you serious? I mean, it's flying. It's like, I've already flown before. What?
but in all seriousness, I love Mario's outfit here.
That is pretty cool.
It does look nice. The only downside about this power-up is that you can only use it here and in the hub world. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, to be
And they
fair,
fix-
Yeah.
it'd probably break pretty much all the platforming if you could use it elsewhere.
Well, to be fair,
It gives you your 15 minutes of flying, though.
you say that though. It's not. They probably could have easily have made levels dedicated to this power-up. It's just that
They could've.
they only used them.
Yeah.
First off, they only used them here. Secondly, they pretty much dropped this thing afterwards because it never comes back in Galaxy 2.
I would have loved a stage, like, because one of the cool...
Also, you can do that.
And one of the coolest things I love about this is how you can stop in slow motion and aim your trajectory with the lasers going.
Oh, you can do that in the ground, too. You can spin and the purple coins will come to you.
That is pretty neat, but otherwise, my only problem with this this power up is that it does feel a little clunky.
It's a little tricky, but anyway, I was gonna say I would have loved if there was a stage built like James said. I would love to stay where it was. Jeez.
Oops.
I would have loved a stage built around this, or imagine there's a big obstacle course, and so you have to take advantage of the ability to stop in mid motion at a wall and quickly make a sharp turn.
You know, I have to wonder now. I mean, the modding communities definitely had their field day with this game, but has any of them ever replaced the red star with a can of Red Bull?
Because that's still...
Because Red Bull gives you wings.
Wings.
I know it's outright.
Because-
Go ahead. Hype.
I'm just saying, yeah, because those commercials are still completely logical.
They give you wings. Also, what was I gonna say? I know it's gotten to a point where people are making their own custom Mario levels. I think for Galaxy.
In Odyssey, no less.
In Odyssey.
Ugh.
I wish it was some. Is it easy to mod that with the narrow mod pack, or is it actually outright jail
I think it's something.
homebrewing
Yes,
my
I think it's a
Switch?
case where you have to jailbreak the system.
Shoot, I don't want to homebrew it.
Me neither.
The narrow mod pack was so easy because all you had to do was install one thing on an SD card and run a quick web app, and that's it. It was just technically it was just an exploit in the system. So I'm not technically homebrewing my entire system. It was just,
it's basically the same thing that it's the same thing like Project M.
right. You're not actually breaking your system. It was more just exploiting a memory leak thing. But I wish I could find that for the Switch because I want to play some of those stages because someone modded Isle Delfino, someone made a throwback Galaxy kind of thing, or Bob
I remember.
There's another one. There's another one where they're modding Luigi in as the main character instead of Mario.
which is great.
Yeah, I've seen that in work, and it actually looks pretty good so far. I saw one video where they were actually able to mod in, not the entirety of it, but they were able to mod in Dragon Roost Island from Wind Waker.
Nice.
I've heard about that. I've also heard of one guy adding in Honey Hot Galaxy.
Sweet.
And again,
I'm
what?
just saying.
Point.
I'm saying there's a
Oh
lot.
boy, now it's time for the hunt.
It would be nice if there was like a little like system, like, if there was a Sparks kind of thing.
Not Sparks kind of thing. I was actually about to say, oh, there it is. It was on this stump.
Unless.
Hooray!
And it's
then
a red star. It's an actual red star.
Oh, look at that.
It's
So
a red
pretty.
dwarf.
Power star.
We just pick it up. It's like, whoo, hot, hot, hot.
Oh boy. Even though, if you're going off that color spectrum, a red star probably wouldn't be all that hot.
Oh, that's right. It's the
Yeah,
white
no, it
ones that are
wouldn't be.
freaking hot.
It still looks pretty, and that's all that matters.
I was hoping to fly into it. I was hoping to like make a grand fly into the star.
I think I like this red star. It matches my outfit very well.
Sad thing is that red star Luma does return in Galaxy 2, and it just stands there doing fuck all.
Dude, the white star. Dude, the white stars are so hot. Have you seen Chris Pratt?
Oh my god. Let's not go there, please.
We got another hungry Luma.
Another one?
Do we even have enough stuff? Okay, being truthful, was there at any point where you had to grind for star bits?
No.
There is that
Okay.
red thingy.
Yep. Gonna go get that red star so we can fly up to the Luma.
But first,
How you doing?
Hey,
But
Ouija.
first, let's talk to Ouija.
Well, I am bait. You'll have to find the rest of the power stars.
That
Select
means,
okay.
that means Luigi's finished. with
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm a...
But
What
yeah,
was that, Luigi?
I wasn't sure
Oh,
if you
look,
heard
there's
me, but it was like,
You have to find the rest of the power stars. Slacker!
Yeah, seriously.
And
I just like to remind the audience that I've been doing a good 117% of the work.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah, there really is nothing to do around here with flying. You can get like maybe 1 or 2 1-ups, I think, but
And I don't think you can use the red star power up to reach the green star trials.
it's just for fun.
No.
or any of those galaxies that you get
I
from
mean-
the Lumas.
I mean, by that point, you don't even. If that were the case, you wouldn't even. There you go.
Oops.
There you
Shortcut.
go.
What'd you say, James?
I was trying to say, like, if you were able to do that, then there would be no point to the green stars.
Hey, bro.
Hey, Weech.
Oh, okay.
Bye, bro.
Ken.
See you, Weech.
Sorry. Back to you, James.
Bye
For a
bye.
second, I thought you said, "Hey, beach."
Anyway, no, that was about it.
Okay, let's go to the engine room. Or
It's
no,
a
wait,
secret.
we already did the
it's
intro.
Oh
Crap,
yeah,
it's
we
the
already
garden.
finished the intro. This is the garden.
This is pretty.
What
Secret area.
Also, interesting attention to detail. There's no music that plays here. Well, until you get into here, anyway.
Like it starts to play,
These-
but then as it zooms out, it stops playing. I hate this galaxy. With
But yeah, these are the
Yeah.
last 4 big worlds of the game.
Yeah, this galaxy here, I don't hate it as much as other people do, but I will agree it's honestly one of the weaker galaxies in the game.
Well, this looks outright like another galaxy I checked out earlier.
The purple coin comet here is a nightmare.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You gotta swim for it.
There's a rainbow star just kind of chilling over there. Yes. Hey,
So
Captain
there
Toad.
is.
Hello. Wait, I want that mushroom. I want that one
Wall
up.
jump and then spin. There you go.
There you are.
There you go.
Good old speedrun strats.
Hey, Captain Toad.
We're currently on galactic survey duty. Please be patient with us. We're on exploration mission.
And then just the moment Mario turns away, he immediately gets his lawn chair out.
Still can't do it.
And lazy Logan Toad.
Just keep practicing, Allie.
No, it sounds like he's trying to like convince us he's sleeping when he really isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sleepy, and here we go.
Oh, this
Showtime.
ought to be fun.
Make sure you
I
get
thought I
that.
wasn't gonna register.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Get
here
ready to
we
have
go.
some fun.
Kill.
Die!
Wouldn't have been some shit if you could actually earn extra lives for after every like 5
Yeah,
or 6 of
that'd be
these
awesome.
things.
Yeah, after every Octolink.
There's no
Octorok, I mean.
Octolink.
rock. Goodness me, we're not
there, you
against
missed
them
one.
here. Die.
Excuse me, sir. I do believe the correct term is Octotarian.
Octarian.
Get out of here, you
Octarian,
giant
that's it.
squid. Get out of here, you
The
giant
Octolings are fine, it's the Octarians that are weird. And yeah, we need that firepower from here. Also, there's a secret star here because Cele didn't see it, but there's
And then-
another planet you can shoot to.
And then another guy comes in. It's like,
I'll be getting that
excuse
last."
you, uncultured swine. They're actually Octogoombas.
And actually, you uncultured swine, they're Octonun.
Actually, you uncultured swine.
They're octopi. They're
you
octopi.
looking at?
Now get out of here.
Turns out this is actually
Actually, I
a
was
big meeting
about-
of pigs.
You can't cut me off, but I was actually saying, actually, you uncultured swine. I had nothing to say, I just like saying uncultured swine.
We're a lot of pigs here. Anyway.
The team is surveying an underground lake.
It's not underground, we're right here. This is a lake. It's on the surface.
There's such
If-
a thing as an underground lake.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that means you have to be like underground.
Well, this probably was underground, they just dug a
But
hole.
The surface of it has to be underground. Hey, purple
Is that,
toad.
is that
Toad.
purple toad?
That's purple
Yes,
toad.
it is.
That's purple. I'm sorry.
Takes off the snorkel. I Puts
I
it back
knew you
on.
guys were gonna do that.
Just wants an OG's mines.
Ooh boy.
and the jelly.
And there's no air up here unless we find. So.
Am I the only one? Whenever I saw those jellyfish back in the day, I used to think they were some sort of subspecies of boo.
They look like it.
I did too.
Kind of.
Especially with the,
Yeah,
the
they
spooky
glow.
music. Oh jeez, we're gonna
Dead
die.
air.
Spin, silly
There
spin.
are,
Go, spin,
there are boos
spin.
here.
Oh.
I'm
There's a
impressed. I'm
If
impressed that
only
all
these-
take. Go ahead.
I was about to say, just like the struggle for air, it's like,
If only this were a 2D game.
And die.
Oof.
I'm impressed that Mario, all it takes him is like a split second above water and he can immediately regain his entire breath. It takes me like
Oh, I
a
forgot.
good, like, oh, hey.
Oh,
Oops.
yeah.
Hey, Camilla.
Hey, Camilla.
Let's do this. Get the Koopa shells.
This will be the last time we see her, right?
In this
Yeah.
game, yes.
Remember
Not
correctly?
Not exactly. There's still her Daredevil comment.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Can't
Well,
say it. I can't say it.
come on. There you go.
I think I said it the last time we saw her, but I like the battle music here.
It's pretty good.
Sassy.
But say for
Also-
maybe one thing she does during the third phase, this is literally the exact same battle.
also
Pretty much.
something I just realized, this thing's called Camilla, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
Like Cammy.
What's funny is that there's actually a Fire Emblem character also called Camilla.
And there's also. Go ahead. Sorry.
Move it.
I'm just saying, considering what Camilla herself looks like, imagine that fused with this.
You say that, but I'm also still remembering Castlevania's oh no, that wasn't Camilla. That was Carmilla.
Carmilla.
Damn it.
Right.
Well, whatever the case, it may as well be the same damn thing.
There you are.
2.5 hours.
At the
And to
time
think
of
that,
recording.
and to think that bitch took Luigi's soul just so she looked so drop dead gorgeous in Castlevania, the big TV show.
I always knew I had an inner beauty.
Wait a minute, I don't remember that.
Netflix show.
I'm making a joke.
We're talking about the combined the Smash
Also,
commercial and the Camilla's dead.
Just now that you brought that up, massive missed opportunity if they don't have Death be Luigi's classic mode final boss.
Unfortunately, Death is not a boss in Smash Brothers, though honestly that would have been great if he was.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have seen him being an event boss, him over the Frankenstein and the.
Or maybe maybe go the Portrait of Ruin approach and have it be a tag team battle between him and Dracula.
Maybe. He was like supposed to be like the second in command person.
Yeah, which they totally forgot about in the TV show, which makes me sad. Well, then again, maybe that was before the Chinnet. I don't know. Maybe he made some sort of deal, but maybe that's probably something they'll probably elaborate on in a future season. Anyway, terribly sorry about that. Meanwhile, back in Deep Dark Galaxy.
Flood.
Bubble blast off the frickin' mole's
Yeah,
back.
Flood's
Here we
back,
go
kind
again.
of.
And it's not even boss battle music. It's just like.
On vacation!
Hey, Captain Toad, what's shaking?
That underground grunter's keeping us from exploring the area!
Say that 10 times fast.
The cannon's been...
Very rarely have I
okay.
ever gotten it to sound decent.
Find the melons.
It takes practice. It takes practice.
Coconut.
Honestly, Ellie, it's about as just trying to make a decent sounding Toad. It's about. I was about to say
Hey,
it's.
yo, Toad's just sleeping over there.
I was about to say it's as much of a struggle as making a decent Donald voice, but no, Donald's much worse.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Hey, man, what do you have against the melons?
Oh yeah,
I know these are
Coconuts.
coconuts. They're coconuts. They're green coconuts. And die.
It's what a coconut looks like before it starts rotting.
You know, now that I think about that mole there actually had the perfect Donald Duck impression.
I guess.
I mean, if you ever listen to like his death cry.
Right.
Anyway, after killing that crab, obviously we're gonna go take ourselves a trip on that cannon.
You know, I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie,
Again.
just something I've noticed is like, hey Logan, you know how sometimes whenever you do an impression, you sometimes like to use like a word to trigger you into that impression. Like for example, when you do your Rocco impression, your transition word is Heffa.
Hey, heifer. Hey, heifer.
Yeah, because like that one word and the way he pronounces it is, the way he pronounces that word is immediately how I can like sort of nail down that.
Yeah, because I was
accent.
about to say, I've been noticing I have a similar thing as well when I try out for Plankton, only mine is, hey crabs!
Plankton!
Crabs!
SpongeBob.
Anyway, terribly sorry. What were you saying earlier, Cele?
I knocked the fire flower off the planet with the rainbow star.
Well, you still got it.
I think we needed that.
Well, yeah. The gate's already open. But maybe there's an
We
alternative
need
purpose.
that because we're transitioning from fire to ice.
Ah, the
So we
tricky
need
devils.
that to unlock it.
Use one flower to get another.
I forgot you can't break things with ice or fire, Mario.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
That was neat, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
boy.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
I'll buy
There
it.
you go.
There
Nice.
you go.
By the way, I like the detail of how he's technically see-through when he's Ice Mario.
Yeah, because he's made of ice.
That was pretty neat.
I actually didn't really notice that.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice cow print wall.
Ow.
Or is it camo?
I think
Either
it's
way,
a
it just doesn't seem
I think it's more
properly.
like camo.
I was
Either way,
about
it
to say
seems
if it was cow
probable.
print, I was like,
Cow prints in the war.
So, who thought it was a good idea to get that wall acupuncture again?
I'm so sorry.
What
I
did
don't
you
know-
decide on the
Whoa.
color?
I don't know why I like it. I don't know. I don't know why I find the joke so funny, but it's one of my favorite Family Guy jokes. I have a couple. It's a guilty pleasure. Some of the stuff in that show. One of my favorite jokes is the one where apparently Peter was in the army, and they're all like, it's all these guys like in jungle camouflage walking around like in the forest. And here comes Peter dressed in
classic
full
Family
on,
Guy.
and then here comes Peter dressed in full clown getup.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, "Man, you guys are idiots. See, they're gonna be looking for army guys."
He does have a point.
I guess so. They're just gonna be like,
woohoo!
"Johnny, what the hell is that? It looks like a clown." Okay, it's probably okay. I mean, what harm does a clown ever do?
And it looks like and here we see the Cheep that are clearly not in their natural habitat.
Let's help them out with that.
How did
Yeah.
they,
Drill
into the
how
earth.
did they get there and not die?
Yeah.
Oh, I really thought that was gonna have a
Oops.
You know
higher
what's kind of
water
sad is that
output.
Odyssey more or less confirmed that Cheep literally can't survive outside of water.
Yeah,
What the heck's going on in there?
it's almost as if they're fish or something.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. These tennis
Ground pound
balls. Yeah.
Yeah, like
they,
What the?
you use these tennis balls to grow a melon.
I forgot about this.
How?
This
How
feels
does this-
very This feels really sunshiny to me.
It does, but
Little
I'm
bit.
sorry. Where does tennis ball equal melon?
Mario World!
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, so they do not die.
Well,
I'll be so mad if I die.
Get a coin.
get that coin first.
Oh,
Oops.
see this wouldn't have happened in Odyssey when you have that ground pound jump.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Blue
Yeah,
Toad.
seriously. Hey, Blue Toad.
Oh, whoa.
There's a harvester hidden inside the watermelon!
No shite.
Use ground mouse to make those tennis balls at the
Wow.
So they are
Wow.
tennis balls. I thought I was just misinterpreting them. They are just tennis
Actually-
balls.
They
Why?
really are tennis balls.
Dear
I
God.
was about to
They
say
are-
just
yeah, look the stripe on that one.
Yeah. Okay, careful. Anyway, go ahead. Anyway, what were you
boy.
saying, Hype?
it just seeing like. Oh, careful, because yeah, those rings are still there. Just like Blue Toad yelling that tomorrow reminds me of. It's one of my favorite scenes from Kung Fu Panda 2, where it's like where Po comes back and he's like yelling at the peacock, and it's like it just cuts to how he's so far away he can barely hear him. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Okay, I'll just go over there. I was like, what? That's why he was on the boat. Oh, jeez. Okay, we need a marathon of the trilogy. It's such a good
We
trilogy.
do.
It is easy. I think it's better than the Shrek trilogy.
Well, it has more substance to it, in my
And
opinion.
the third one's better. But anyway.
Yeah.
Just, goodness me, yes, it's great. Anyway, so sorry. Okay. Join us in the next part.
Yeah, see you guys.
Later.
Let's see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Skadoosh.